it's very, very sad to see that those that were supposed to unite to fight against what affects the people are rather the one fighting each other. That means we have a much, much, much longer way to go than we thought. Albert Obaze, the cracking boss, was slapped in the United Kingdom yesterday. We all saw it. And I saw people taking side with him. And I saw a whole lot of person celebrating as a result of whatever may have happened to him. And then again, few hours later or a day later, it was VDM and Mr. Jollof fighting inside an aircraft in Nigeria. And I ask, what is the meaning of all this madness? Why are Nigerians not focusing on the problem? Rather, they are just acting up. I don't get this. See, before I even go ahead, I'm neither a fan of any of these people. I'm just on my own, let's say for now. Because I still want to maintain my lane of being on the side of the people. We have a whole lot of community to clean up because the mix is too much. The country, the society, West Africa is completely messed up. And the best you can do is to start fighting each other. Now, the fight between Albert Obaze and the other guy that said is double chief, or the fight between VDM and Mr. Jollof, to whose advantage? Who are these fights benefiting? What are these fights made for? Are they really necessary? In the case of Jollof and VDM, honestly, I will put all my blame on VDM. Yes, now, let those that think they love him more come to my comment section. No big deal. I'm doing that on the ground that VDM was a bigger figure than Mr. Jollof. I know what they've had in the past. I understand. We follow their story. Nobody will say it doesn't follow VDM. It's very, very unusual to hear. I knew what happened between them in the past. But I expect VDM, who is now looking like a national figure, to be more matured in his approach to things like this. You want to flex muscle with Mr. Jollof inside an aircraft? No, now. VDM is already a role model to many. And actions like this are no longer expected of him. And information reaching me that they both reside in same Abuja. If you people want to flex muscle, you reside in Abuja, you schedule a primary school feed now. What was that for? That was an embarrassment from VDM and from Mr. Jollof. Even though some people have the opinion that VDM was actually at fault, that he left his seat to go and meet Mr. Jollof. See, none of this actually makes sense. And as for the ones that was slapped in the UK, Albert Obaze, by the other Nigerian that call himself double chief, what are all this nonsense for? I don't want to know on whose side you are. As long as you are not doing it to the advantage of the people, you are not just they try. Honestly, you are not they try. One is defending Obaseki, while I believe the other one is fighting for, from his word, that the royal institution the royal household was insulted, and one other thing, I don't know. What are the meaning of this? Are this the problem? Are this what we should be fighting for? At this 21st century, looking at Nigeria, looking at Edo State, looking at our respective communities where we are now, is this where we should be? Should our priority should it be in fighting each other? See, let me tell those that are happy that somebody got beaten somewhere, two people fought. I have lived a life long enough to have seen best of friends becomes worst enemy. And I've also seen it in reverse. I've seen worst of enemies became good friends. I am a practical example. I've been frustrated by a very good friend, as in extremely close. Years later, this same friend saved me from drowning. When I mean drowning, not in the river per se. You understand? You don't make enemies out of what you should just overlook. See, you see this social media thing. We provoke each other. We say things on a normal basis. Most especially when you're sitting in front of the camera like this. At a point, you get emotional. You don't even know when you are losing it or when you are going off the line. But that should not translate to meeting each other on the way and then beginning to exchange fists. Before you know that, it will graduate into arms and gun, toggery, all of that. This isn't the goal. I thought some of these people were activists. I thought some of these people claim to be fighting for the people. Now that you are fighting each other, to whose advantage? If it is not for the people, if it is not for fixing the society, then anything you are doing, you are just only trying to gain audience, maybe to raise money, which is also okay, because I know the value of money. But if you claim to be an activist, or the people's voice in whichever level you are operating, please do it holistically. Be sincere to it. All these we fighting each other at the advantage of the common enemy. I have no respect for any of our political institutions because they've all failed us. I have no respect or regard for our religious institution. They've been a body of embarrassment and a disgrace. Then you see our traditional institution. To me, I don't really rate that institution that high. You know why? They are subject to the government and they really do not have their authority. Let's be very honest. The traditional ruler of your place, go and find out. He doesn't have a say of his own. He's binded by the same law that binds you. So I don't rate our traditional institution. But one thing I know, if the traditional institution is not doing anything to be on the side of the ordinary person, then I don't really give a fuck. I don't care. Don't care about them. That's me. Because the problem of Nigeria is big enough that Nigerians are passing through hell. It is not the time to be doing things that doesn't make sense. So all this it doesn't make sense. If somebody got attacked and you feel because that person is not your friend, you should be happy. We should all remember, tomorrow, the table always turn. The table, they say, always turn. I don't have a permanent friend, neither do I have a permanent enemy, but I just want to have good people around me. In as much as I will be a good person to you, that you people are not in good terms today does not mean that it will continue like that. Changes, remember, is the only thing they say is constant. The Benin man say, or only a fool will celebrate whatever has befall their neighbor or colleague. I just want to rest that case. Abbat is not my friend. I don't know him. I don't think he knows me as well. Neither am I a friend of anybody. But I'm just on these social media. We're trying to send a message. We have a society to take care of. We have a nation that is in a messy situation to clean up. And is this how we should go about it? I don't think so. So whichever way, whoever this goes against, whoever this offend, I'm never going to apologize. You get the point now? Because I know I've just spoken my mind. This is my opinion, and I believe it is the truth. Thank you.